mic set properly, and it should be good to go. Today, we're looking at the demo for Drill and Delve. This is a mining exploration simulator that's got some serious story elements to it. When we at it today, we'll see how far we can get. I will let the story go through and play out. So it's kind of interesting. I played it for about an hour just to make sure the game was stable. So if not, I didn't get very far. I did learn what not to do in some cases. Kind of go over that if we run into them. But I do check all the screen controls, make sure there's nothing here that I need to change. I should not need to change anything else. So go ahead and start a new game. What's the name? Bella's Delve. We'll go ahead and dive on in. As I said, this game, it's a mining case, so you're not really looking for anything in particular. You're just trying to figure out how to get out. Let's try to play out, and you can see how we got where we are. But we're buried somewhere in this mine. There we go.
We're shaping tomorrow, carving the future at every step. Our journey is one of constant exploration, bringing safety and comfort to your home. Each year, we push the boundaries of what's possible, driving humanity toward a brighter future. This is more than progress. This is the beginning of a new story. A story born from those who know mining to its core. We are Drill and Delve.
Also known as Dad. I think I need to turn my mic down just a little bit. It's clipping. Oh yes, lots of alarms. Not a good way to start the day.
Where am I? I don't remember going down the mine. Where was I at? That damn noise. I need to shut it off.
Yep, we have an alarm. Alright, so we have 3 resources. We have carbonite. It's used for power. Right, so that's for my drill. Uranium's for my general power suit, lights, and so on. And ice is to breathe. You can hit auto and refill these if you happen to have it in your inventory. Now, if we look around a little bit, we got a journal. Everything is voiced.
There was an explosion. It knocked me over. Hard. I can't feel my legs anymore. Miner 13's lying a few meters away. He's not moving. I think a rock hit him. Pretty sure he's gone. I don't know what happened. Everything just went white for a second. And the radio's useless. All I can hear is static. My oxygen, it's running out. The next station's only 25 meters from here. If the gallery hadn't collapsed, maybe I could have crawled there. I don't know. Might not have made it anyway. It's getting cold. I'm scared.
I love that it's fully voiced. One thing I do have to say is nice.
I really need to find a way out of this mine. I'll have to dig my way out.
Alright, Phil.
That should last for a while. I'll have to dig more up later, though.
Alright, I gotta dig.
It won't budge. I'll have to dig. That's
There
better.
we go.
Better than my bare hands, at least. I'll try to find a better one later.
Yep,
But this
now we at least have a drill. Got our basic tools. The sculpting of the rock is really nice. I like how it deforms. The dynamic deformation is way better than like Space Engineers or Empyrean or anything like any of those games. where they just take out chunks at a time. I'm a big fan of the deformation. The splines look better, they're more efficient, it's cleaner. Now, unfortunately, we don't know where we are, just that we're underground. I'm full. Alright, may I have everything? Alright, now, I do know that a little bit of experience here. Down here in the lower left-hand corner, the items that you have on hand, you basically want 422, which is kind of like what you need in order to survive. I know that from, doing through a little bit earlier. But in this case, we're going to see how far we can get. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get farther than I did earlier. We will be here for a couple hours.
Whoa.
Oh, gravity.
What the hell was that?
Gravity shifts. There's an alarm up here, which means there's probably one of those stations. Gravity's all wonky. Am I in that direction? I don't think so. Is this going that way? Yeah, there it is. I was like, wait a minute, I'm going the wrong way. Hold on, let's get up here. Alright, here we go. Here's the next station. Ladder's off. We reset our thing here. And we have a little bunker. In these bunkers, they have things like these chests, which have items for you. You have an ID card.
UX 00013, huh?
That's us.
Looks like my ID card. Let's see. Registered in 2331. I've been working for Dad for 14 years, apparently. Huh. Current ranking, 2nd. Oh, damn. I might be really good at this. How dedicated was I to my job? Huh.
Like, maybe you have amnesia or something.
I wonder who's ranked first, though.
Not us. There's little doors here. Well, this area is not useful. But there's little, like here. There's a little door here. Everything's in this gray, uncolorized palette. I'm hoping when the developers do finish the game, they actually give us some color other than this drab for all the things. So, that's what I'm expecting. I'm not expecting it to stay drab. But right now, it is rather drab. Alright, so we need to go up. We're just going to follow these. For right now, this is the way we need to go. And it will take us to a couple locations. One of which allows us to start scanning. And when we can start scanning for things, that kind of gives us a better idea which way we want to go. Or at least it helps anyway. I found going off map, while it was rewarding, it was also very dangerous. Because I didn't know, if you notice that gravity shift back there, there's apparently places where the gravity is, well, 0. I don't know where we are. Here's that one. Where's the gravity shift? I don't know if we're in an asteroid or what. I just know that the gravity is weird. I assume we're in an asteroid or something similar. But that is just an assumption based on the gravity. I have no clue. Here we go.
Was that an explosion? I need to get out of here quickly before the whole mine collapses on me.
Yeah, but we don't know which way is up. Sounds like the whole mine got twisted. And the gravity's all wonky. Because of it. However, we don't know which way we need to go, or
More bar on my radio. I'm getting closer to the surface.
as long as we can get closer to the surface each time, we're good. That's the trick. Figure out which way is going to get closer to the surface. Alright, so now we're good here. We can do this. So, data pad.
June 6th, 23:45. We finally managed to calibrate the radar to the base station's waves. Miners will now be able to find their way around much more easily. It only has a range of 125 meters, but we're already working on improving the detection distance. We also realized that it detected waves from the AGB prototypes when a colleague was working on them right next door. We'll have to warn the miners not to follow the wrong signal, or they could end up finding cool inventions we haven't released yet.
That would be nice. Alright. So, this is the science station. This is our second waypoint. Now, our second waypoint here actually has... Well, I think it does anyway. I think it has some stuff inside. Drawers maybe? No, we're looking to see if it's got anything good in it. Oh, here we go. So there's a battery, carbonate battery. Don't need that at the moment. Maybe it's upstairs. So we can turn V on the radio.
Yeah, one bar might not be enough. I need to get closer to the surface.
Alright.
Huh. Well, that's new.
Oh, that's the scan cap.
Okay. I'll sync it, I guess.
I will turn that off. The sync is very power intensive. There's an oxygen tank. There's an oxygen tank. Don't need that either. Actually, I could use one. I could use an oxygen tank.
A recharge. It's almost empty already.
Jeez.
Fading by the minute. I should use it right now before it's too late.
Don't really need them, but it's okay. Now down here, we have a path that way. It's a Minecraft pickaxe. That's funny. Obviously, it's a reference to Minecraft, but yeah. There's a path over here. There's a path over here and a path over there. Now, if we actually turn on the R, so let's say this path here, there should be something out that way. Oops. So, base 5 is that way. So, one this way, which takes us out to base 6. And we know there's one over here somewhere. Yeah, going down. It's down to base 14. Yeah, a couple that are kind of close. It's a refill station. So the refill station's above me. That was pretty far away. So I say we go this way. Which takes us out to base 5. So we take out through this path. We should be able to get to base 5 pretty easily. Might take a little bit. We'll have to recharge along the way at least once or twice. But we'll see what we can find. Light's low, oxygen's half. Radar's down 30% already. Like I said, that sucks power like it's no tomorrow. And the drill isn't good shit. Ooh, there. Do need some supplies though. This area is not coughing them up. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I was gonna say, it's not coughing up supplies very well. We do need more of the green. Got to grab 4 of those. There's a green over here. There we go. So let's use that to refill ourselves. I think there was some more down here. That was like, it was on the floor. Yeah, there's some green power down here. Alright, there we go. So that gives me 2 greens and 3 blues. Which should be sufficient for now. Give me that. I need the carbonite later. Because I need to power up the drill and stuff. Alright, so there. Sky drill down the thing. Hold on, I'm gonna there we go. Options. Is there music or anything that I turned off earlier? Nope, everything's turned on. That's why I didn't turn anything off on the audio. When I play the games, I usually like to play with all the audio turned on. Unless it's annoying. In this game's case, it wasn't. So, could use more, in my opinion. That's just me. A lot of people will say they, less is more. But in this case, I think a little more audio, the ambient background music and whatnot, actually makes this game better. Alright. Now, 5 is about 40 meters away. So that's not bad. And I do recommend following these lines. I do not recommend going out on your own. At one point I found a space that had 0 gravity. And I ended up dying because of it. Because I could not get a hold of a place that had gravity. There is supposed to be, like, according to the signs, there's supposed to be, like, some magnetic boots or gravity boots or something till I encrypt the walls in those types of situations. But let's go back and recharge. Recharge. Thank you. Make that easier. Since I have to walk through here regularly, I have to make it a little easier to walk through. Because we're going to have to walk through this a lot while we're digging it out. Because some of these passages take forever to dig out, as you can tell. Easy to walk through once they're clear. It's just getting them clear is the hard part. Takes time. We can hear the next alarm. Next station alarm, which is good. It's getting pretty close. The tunnel is pretty clear. Now we see the light. Now let's get to 5. Alright, here we go. Station 5. Alright, let's refill. And this is what I was talking about. Down there, there's a sign that says, don't go that way. Without gravity boots. I don't have gravity boots. Now, there might be some in here. And I just missed them? But I don't think so. This one's case. I'm not sure. Oh, that's kind of look something. There we go. Now I can see if there's actually anybody visible or talking or whatever. I thought I had a speed run. Do I have like a jog or a run key? Forward, interact, jump, dig. Sync. AV prototype. Know what that is. Beacons, radios, inventory. There is no run. Got it. Okay. Yeah, some games include it, some games don't. So. Alright. Well, carbon battery, I don't need it. There's a beep here. I got a beep and I can't find it. There's my beeper. Some oxygen. Oops. Take that oxygen too. Is that carbonate? Don't need it. Ah, journal.
June 12th, 23:45.
I have just updated the beacons. They now emit a direct radio signal to the radar. You should be able to receive that signal from anywhere in the mine, regardless of the distance. You have no more excuses for getting lost again. You could even use them to map the entire mine.
Under normal circumstances, I would just find my way by going up. But in this mine, these beacons will come in handy.
Alright, so they want you to put a beacon here. And you can pick it up, but so I put it on my radio. You can see the beacon. I don't really need base 5. marked. There's nothing here of value as far as I know. Once I get through it, it's like, don't need it. Oxygen tank 2, capacity plus 90.
More oxygen capacity. I'll take it.
Good. That gives us more O2. Alright. Uranium battery would be good. I don't have any. So the only upgrade we got here was the O2 upgrade. Not too shabby of an upgrade though. So we're looking to see what paths we have. We came in that way. The one down the hole I know goes to a 0G node. This goes up to 3, so let's go to 3. And we're all still kind of topsy-turvy here. See if we can get straightened out. That's the footer. There's our cables. And which direction they go. Pick that. Do need green power, so let's go ahead and power up a little bit. That makes life a little easier. But I don't know how much easier it's going to be. It's just a little easier. So my guess is we're actually mining an asteroid because of the weird gravity. That's my guess. But considering we don't know which way's up, all we can do is follow the power lines station to station. Now granted, you can go off on your own and go hog wild, you know, and pick a random location and go. But if you check out these weird gravity locations that are twisting and turning, there are sections that are 0G and you'll end up, you know, head over heels somewhere. Did that, done that, died. So let's not on this playthrough. I'd rather not have that problem. I think it's faster to go the way you're supposed to go. That's it. We're only going through the demo here, so my assumption is if we get to the surface, demo overdone. I don't even know if there's any AGBs available. I know I did find a suit upgrade at one point. I don't remember where it was though. Yeah. Gonna need some power. So we're gonna need some drill power too. back through this. Turn real quick, see if there's anything here. There we go. This one seemed to have a little more resources in it. So, well, maybe that's about all we got. But it will give us a back to being like a full charge, so it's better than what we had. Don't fall down the hole. Not quite a full charge, but we're close. It's close to a full charge. Okay. So this one here. Well, I don't trust that. Really don't. That could go down to a 0G area. And without grav boots, that's bad. Super bad idea. Today we're drinking tea. Tea is good. Just following the cables. Follow the cables, we'll have less issues. That's bad. Alright, well. Cool. Here's the next location. Refill. Grab this. Alright, let's check out a dormitory. Right. So, there's a carbon battery. Take it. Flashlight recharge. I don't need that. I'm full on that. Some books. Which don't help us any. Ooh.
That should help me dig faster.
Drill two.
And leave this place sooner. There's the sun already.
See, he's not a dead miner. Don't know what happened to these poor guys. They're speaking. Yeah, everybody just kind of died, and we had, nothing. Look, they even put bathrooms in. This is attention to detail. I love when developers do this. They think about putting bathrooms in. Eh, it's not a Fallout style bathroom. Ain't no weirdness in the toilets, so. Which is a shame. I expected to see one of the guys dead on the toilet. But I guess that's asking too much. So, what do we have here? There's 5. Fill stations that way. Fill stations that way. Alright. Let's do a save. I haven't saved yet, so I don't know. What we're gonna get into. Damn, that sucked. Whoa, that sucks. Okay. Journal.
June 24th, 23:45.
I think I broke my leg. The whole mine shook. I've been calling for 10 minutes. My radio isn't working. I'm afraid that no one will come.
I arrived too late. I'm sorry.
Here he is. Here's our dad's reminder. Don't know where we are or what we're doing here, but let's have a look here. There's 5. There's a refill station. There's 3. That's where we came from. There's 4. So our station's back up there. This drill is a better drill to Mark II. So I'm gonna go say, let's get ourselves some resources. We're gonna head ourselves back up towards location 3.
I can't carry anything else.
I do not need uranium past 2. We don't need more than 2 uranium. That's the catch. You could use more than 2 uranium, but really don't need it. Now, these guys here, these carbonites, you do need
No more room for that.
about 4 of those, which I have. So you're trying to avoid that big hole. I got lots of resources going down into that hole. But not gonna help us any. Yeah, I know. We gotta hurry. Well, looks like we're on the bottom side of facility. That's bad. Really don't want to lose my flashlight. Come on, people. Where's the edge? Really? Look at this. There's the hole. There's the roof. There's my flashlight here. Low on flashlight, low on oxygen. Damn. Shite.
No, my light is out. I need to refill it quick.
Now
before
I'm in
the
real
emergency
trouble.
LED runs out too.
Now I'm in real trouble. I can't see for squat. I can't see where I dug up. We're gonna die. What is up with my mouse? It's being weird. We're gonna die soon. There we go. Now we're suffocating. I knew it. Knew it. I can't see. Ah. This is what happens when you fall down holes you shouldn't be in. Now, in my opinion, the suffocation takes way too long. See, we're here, we're 3. So, if this is still the way it's supposed to be, we should be able to find, like, 1. Should be relatively nearby. 1 or 2. No, it'll reload me from the last pace that I, spawned out.
Okay. I need to get back at it.
See, here we are at 3. We've lost all our materials. That's fine. To be honest, there's 4. There's the refill station. You do lose progress, but it's okay. I'm gonna go this way. I was trying to figure out where I was going with was that pad down there, and unfortunately, the whole place down there was just a mess. Don't want to go that way. I mean, yes, there's a pad down there, that's cool and all, but there's no item down there. So, there's no value to it. Wait, we gotta drill 1. So, this is before we accessed the dormitory and got our drill. Hold on. Before we cleared out the dormitory. There we go, there's a drill.
Dig faster and leave this place sooner. I
Grab the
missed the sun
beacon.
already.
And 2 more rooms. That's the bathrooms, so it's nothing in the bathrooms. Okay. So drill's got a full charge. Air's okay. And we're good. Grab the air, grab that. Okay, that gives us more power. Give me more air, don't really need it. But we do need the flashlight battery charge. That is like the most important thing we need. Air's okay. We don't really need a lot of air. But we do need the flashlight battery. That's like the most important thing. Keeping that full. Drill seems to last a while. Flashlight battery only got the 1. You don't got the better battery yet. So, not a good idea to I just have to go without. And our inventory includes all of the beacons as well. So, don't need more beacons than I have. 2 is sufficient. Actually, let me go recharge real quick. And I can reload my inventory and I'll be better off. Alright, so we're doing solid here. Air, air, carbonite, 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 uranium,
My bag is full.
and uranium. Alright, that makes us full on that. And 2 probes is perfectly sufficient. Or 2 beacons, rather, is perfectly fine. We don't need any more than that right now. Let's see here. Here we go. Here's the next tunnel. Here's our next tunnel. Which works for me. I believe this was 4 that we're digging towards.
Huh.
Right?
What's that marker on my radar? I should go check it out.
Yeah, going towards 4. And we have an unknown item. They were talking about the AGBs. That might be one of those AGBs. Which is their experimental gear. Now granted, it is a hike. But if we got a path going that general direction that was previously mined out, that'd be great. Alright, refill this. Not bad.
June 24th, 23:45.
Damn! The base station is completely wrecked. It's been switching phases ever since the explosion.
Ow! That sounded like it hurt. Sorry, mister. What's your number? Don't know. Because there's our base station. We don't know. But now, we did come in from over here. Let's go ahead and refill our inventory before we move on. That's good. So I can't get into what we're going to be looking at. Now, this path, let's do it. What's your direction? Okay, so there's a base station and an unknown that way. Alright, so we're going to go towards, it's like, what is that? 11? That sounds like a plan. This looks well opened up.
What is
Oh,
this
no.
guy wearing? His boots look different from mine.
Grav boots. Okay, so he's got grav boots. I don't. Call Ivy.
Another new thing. I really don't understand what's going on here. Well, let's sink it too.
And I have grav boots. Grav boots allow me to not get tossed around. Alright. There's a journal here. My grab it back up.
It's stuck. I'll have to dig it out.
There we go.
24, 23, 45.
What a mess. Yesterday, I was digging around minding my own business when an admin came up to me and told me everything. I know absolutely everything. This morning, I went to get those boots that let me walk on walls. They're super trippy, I love them. It was clearly a genius idea because since the explosion, several base stations have been completely destroyed. Without these boots, I wouldn't be able to go very far. The only downside is I feel like everyone is dead, and I'm the only survivor. I gotta get out of here quickly until the whole world would happen. Might even make a couple bucks and end up on TV. Oh, crap. My oxygen's low. I'll have to take care of that first.
Okay.
Oh, great. You know everything, and I'm completely lost. Both figuratively and literally. Well, those boots you mentioned sure sound handy, though.
Yep.
It looks broken. I shouldn't stay here.
Obviously. So we should be able to get up there. Since this was letting me walk on walls. Oh, that's cool. Wait, spider climb. That's fine. Okay, I can dig this.
Still nothing.
That's fine. What do we got for beacons here? Guess we can go back. Where we came in. That will. There we go. Now we got grav. And we can jump down here. Now we have the grav bits. It doesn't matter which way we go. Because you wind up in an area that's gravity's all wonky. Then we're fine. Now. We're down in F. Don't know where we want to go at this point. There is a refill station up there. And we have those boots. We have the funky bits. So if anything goes weird, guess we got the funky boots. I guess that's a start. It's better than, you know, not having that with funky boots. What the hell is that? Don't do that again. Sheesh. Sorry about that. And I'm sure y'all saw that because of the way I'm recording this particular game. It's like, don't need the antivirus going off for no reason at all. Alright, there's our refill station. We have the boots, so we can just go drill straight towards it. Which, that was the mistake I made the first time I was playing. I was checking it out. I didn't have the grav boots. And because of that, I was having a hell of a time. Because I kept finding pockets of zero gravity. It's like, here, we're in real low gravity right now. But, because we have the grav boots, it's not that big of a deal. Alright. Just if you hit 0G, you gotta use the grav boots. Easy peasy. We got plenty of battery. We got plenty of materials in here. That one's 120, that's only 70. Worst thing happens if we find a pocket of no space. And that's annoying. Because I have to walk on the walls to get around. But, other than not being able to do it. So, go to the refinery, see what that is. I haven't been to one of those yet. We're okay still. 50 meters, let's go ahead and recharge. We're gonna recharge everything real quick. As we can recharge down here. Okay. Pull in 2 of those. Give me 1 of those. Give me 1 of those. Oh, that's 5.
My bag is full.
Don't need that. There we go. Now we're good. I just gotta crawl up the tube here with the wonky gravity. And we'll be good to go. Do not leave R on, it will drain the battery super fast. I'm hoping that this particular location will give us a path up. You know. If we scoot over here, because we have this one here, we have that, which is an A. Now, if the funky map is accurate, that we see during the loading screen, then we should be okay. Because A and B are towards the top of the mountain.
2 bars on the radio. I'm making good progress.
All right. Refill station. Okay. That allows us to do what we've been doing at the other station. So really, that was no significant advantage. So what do we got? There's FO3 that way. FO4. Now there's AO5 over there. I don't know. I don't have a path to AO5. We can tell. Let's go this way. See where this goes. See if this goes down towards AO5. Yeah, it's like 50 meters. Oh, good. Let's go ahead and turn that off. I got 1G again. So we're away from the 0G location, which is good. That helps. So at this game, we don't know what our goal is except to survive. We don't even know who we are, why we're here. We're part of a mining crew. We get dumped down a hole. And it's like, okay. Not helpful. Would be nice if there was a little more story. You can't go any further, but that doesn't mean you're finished with the demo. There are 35 base stations available for you to explore the demo, so you probably still have a lot more to discover. Okay, I hit the end of the wall. I'm trying to get to the base station. Oh, that's the lift to leave. I found the exit. Alright, so let's just kind of explore around and see if we can figure out where we've been, where we haven't been. There's a refill station over here. If we dig out this hole, yeah, the hole, we should be able to find something. Now, the foods is the big find, because then no matter what you find, you can actually deal with the situation. Here we go. Refill station. Alright. So this refill station, unlike the last one, does not have a bunch of open holes on it. But H7 we have not been to. BO5 we have been to. So I guess we'll go to H7, which is this way. Yeah, I got lucky and found the exit right away. And on the demo I didn't find that, but I was doing the first playthrough. So I did find these 0G spaces, and oh my goodness. Was I in pain. Without the boots, it was a mess. So like I said, today's going to probably be a relatively short stream because we're doing a demo. But it is fun. It's interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with this one. Because where did H7 go? There's H7 below me. Because it seems Seems like it's got a lot of potential. There it comes. Save my boots. Alright, so it's here. This is a lab.
Locked. I can't use it without a key.
It's a beacon. Oh. And this one's a little bit on the wonky side. Put my boots up here. Alright, let's go down to the first floor. Let's see what we got down here. It's a path with guardrail. This group was smart. What's up here? Ooh, another room. This one's not marked. It's got a camera too. Nothing of value. Okay. Hopefully, when the game's expanded, that actually has something of value. Alright, 807's below us. So we'll take the elevator down. There it is. It's 807. Now, there's another elevator here. And what's below us from here? CO6 is below us. And HO8 is next to us. So let's say we're gonna go down. We're gonna need more battery power though, soon. Have to dig some. If they don't give us battery packs or whatever, we're gonna start digging. Okay. Oh. Here's the elevator. I need resources, people. I need some. Alright, so let's go back up to 4 real quick. Because I knew I was going to need it. So I started digging it out. Because I knew I was going to need the oxygen soon. But we do need to kind of dig our way through here. Need one more O2, one more oxygen, and a bunch more carbonite. I think the power. Here we go. More oxygen. gives us everything we need there. Now we're getting down to 3, 2. Alright, take us down to 1. Zero's down there, so let's just look at 1 real quick, see if there's anything interesting here. Probably not. No, doesn't look like it. But, alright, let's go down to 0. Alright, there's a light. Now, there's H08. So, what I can do is I can drill this hole out. Which makes our lives easier. Alright, so back up to 4. Alright, it's CO6. That's what we're looking for. CO6. It's that way. Alright. We're just kind of drilling down to CO6 here and see if we can find ourselves a party. Our biggest problem is right there. I don't care about ice. I don't care about anything else. And we need the carbonite. The carbonite battery is what we need in this one right now. If we don't get those, we're not going to get very far. Got what, 1 big carbonite? Which is not good. Did I miss any? Nope. I didn't. I can get most of my oxygen back. I can get most of my oxygen back, get all of my light back. So we can drill, oxygen, and light. Drill. I don't really need the radio. Well, not the radio, but the,
Not close enough, I guess.
I don't really need the other one. Because the gravity boots are fine. And that one I can pause.
I can't carry anything else.
Gotta drop that. I picked up another beacon. What the hell? Oh. It's the demo wall. It's like an HO5 like behind it too.
Ah, damn. The S-Link runs out of battery so quickly. I'll have to refill it.
Yeah. It's a problem. Because you can't get to whatever the other areas are. We've hit the top, we've hit the bottom. Wow, it's just a mess. However, I do have to say, I'm very happy with the quality of the game so far. The game is very solid. Gameplay is good. Drill mechanics are nice. It's one of those things that I'm pleasantly surprised. A lot of games try an ambitious project like this, and they fail. And in this one's case, they tried the ambitious project, and they actually pulled it off. And that is surprising. Because most games do not pull off the ambitious project they have planned. And I don't understand why. Yeah, I can't understand why their project didn't do what they wanted to do. And it's like, well, did ya plan it out? Did you expect the players to do weird stuff? Did you understand that they're gonna go wonkers on you? The answer is no. Next. Eggs are going up. I guess one of them I had. New toes. Question is, where is this? Is not good. I don't have any oxygen. No, I do. give me a bearing on something? There's 5. I just gotta figure out how to get to 5. Hold on. Because I have a path that goes to 5. It's just a matter of what path it was. I gotta figure out where it's at. Don't know. There we go. Now, from here, there's the refill station. There's the beacon. Refill station. BSO5. Okay, go to BSO5. The refill station over here should be a path that goes to that refill station. There you go. 38 meters away. Let's go that way. Really, you can't go deeper into the mountain. You can't go deeper out of the mountain. I got 2402 left. And 20 meters.
My bag is full.
There we go. Well, let me get some more stuff. We've got some more stuff
carry anything
down
else.
here. We need to fill up our meters. Because that's like, important. Now we can get some of this power, oxygen, good to go. 2 to 2. Alright. Now, from here, FO3, FO4, there's 5, can't get to 5. I guess go this way. 6 is back where we came from.
My bag is full.
Which allows us to go backwards and try and find some of the other stuff that's available in the demo. Because I know there's this one backpack upgrade. Somewhere. And I know that there's other upgrades available.
I can't carry anything else.
There we go. FO3. A11. Let's go back to FO3. I believe this is where the suit upgrade was. back here. So if that's the case, then fine. No, this is the one that had the one that I died. I came down here and I died. Due to the lack of don't need any of that. There was that pad down here somewhere, wasn't there? No. Just walk our way up. This is not the one I was looking for. Not the rock pile you're looking for. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. I want to go up here. Backtrack. Now, granted, I'm not getting a lot of resources going this way, but I think this takes us back to where was that warning sign? I believe. Yeah, here it is. So here's the sign that I said, do not go here. It says, do not go without the boots. It's like, okay. And here's why. It's a no vacuum. I missed. That is the pack. Can I try what's done? Come on. This is F5. Try boots on. The boots aren't reacting to the walls properly. This is bad. Because the boots are on. They won't let me grab the wall. But you can't reorient yourself. Well, that's bad. That's a problem in the design. You can't do anything to migrate yourself. Well, I guess we'll just drift here in space and I'll call it a day for this one. The demo's still got a lot of bugs in it. I will say that. Visually, it's good. The mechanics are good, except for the boot thing. Apparently, there's still bugs in that. And aside from that, it's a really good game so far. Be interested to see how it expands in the future. But as it is a demo, it comes out. When does it come out? Hold on. Let's have a look. Okay, so this game officially comes out. They're saying March. We'll see if it actually hits in March. It's not currently available for wishing, but you can wishlist it. Link is below, of course. And yeah, this is Dig and Delve. It's a really good game. Be looking forward to see how it expands in the future. But thank you for popping in. It's been an hour. Have a good day.